image in the paper page. But all right, welcome to the BananaCast. Uh, so we had a conniption last week. We've realized that talking about Fight Club is useless. Like everybody's talked about Fight Club. Why should we talk about Fight Club? So we thought, why don't we talk about movies that are not too much talked about? Maybe some bad movies. Find some what's the word? Entertainment in the bad movies. All right. So welcome to the new edition of the BananaCast.
I'm Angel.
I'm Gabe, and this is BananaCast number 2, season 4.
Wait, what? We're already in a new season?
This is season 4. This is episode 2.
All right. So
We
So
didn't get
we-
show of the week.
Yeah.
we decided that we wanted to do like more or less guilty pleasure movies, and we wanted to be a little like, I guess, unbiased by picking a guilty pleasure movie that is none of our guilty pleasures. And so we decided to pick the 2000, I think it was 2005 film Chicken Little.
We didn't watch Tenet. Like
We didn't watch Tenet. No.
We backed out.
We watched Chicken Little instead, and
So you regret it?
yeah. Well, I mean, no, in the sense of like now I know never to go back to that movie again
Do you regret it?
because
Gabe?
that movie was so bad.
Didn't want to watch it.
You didn't want to watch it, yeah. But give me more. Give me more. Why do you hate it so much?
I mean, it's a waste of time. That plot is stupid.
Oh, what is the
It's a
plot?
crazy plot.
What? He couldn't tell his dad about the ceiling falling?
Aliens.
An acorn, a sad dad, a loser son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wrote a lot about this for this podcast, and first of all, let's go through the.
I went home at 11. What did you do? I'm going to start reading it.
No,
read it out.
no,
I'm gonna
no,
read
no,
it in
no.
pieces. So first, let's start with the cast.
Okay.
Right? Chicken Little is voiced by Zach Braff. Right? You guys know him from like maybe Scrubs or something like that.
No.
Other than that, I don't know. Right? What's the crazy? Here's fact number one. Do you know who was originally supposed to be Chicken Little?
Who,
Let
Alex?
me give you this insane list.
Who,
And I bet
Alex?
you anything is some Disney exec saying like, yeah, we totally contact these people. But really their only choice was Zach Braff. But listen to these names.
Who was it, Alex?
Matthew Broderick,
Okay.
Michael J. Fox,
Okay.
David Spade, Jack Black, Justin Long, Leonardo DiCaprio, Adam Sandler, Shia LaBeouf, Johnny Knoxville. Isn't
I can see all of those
no dude, what are
possibly
you
being
talking about?
contacted, except for
I
Leonardo
don't
DiCaprio.
think any of those people were contacted at all.
I can believe
Johnny
it.
Knoxville was contacted for a Disney movie.
I can believe it.
What? Johnny Knoxville was contacted for a Disney
I
movie?
believe it.
What do you mean?
This was like peak. This is the mid 2000s. I believe it.
Jackie Chan,
That I don't believe.
Keanu Reeves for Chicken Little.
What was Keanu Reeves doing in 2004?
I don't
Nothing.
know. But they said,
Matrix
like,
was over.
they said they were all blown away by Zach Braff's performance. That
He-
they had to choose him
he-
over all these
He,
A-list
he
actors.
gave his heart out in that role.
I guess
He did it. He went so hard in that role. He never did anything after, I guess.
I think it's just crazy. That's a crazy fact. Fact number one.
Can you get my phone back? Thank you.
That was fact number one about the casting of Chicken Little. All right.
Yeah.
So this movie, right? Did you ever see this movie before?
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
theaters?
yeah.
And
I
what'd
did.
you-
It was-
What'd you think of it when you initially saw it? I presume you saw it.
I didn't like it either.
As a kid, you
Yeah, I
didn't
didn't
like
like it either at all. I don't like chicken.
it? Like chicken? What did you see it when you were younger, and what did you think of it?
Yes, as a kid, because I wanted to go see the Zorro sequel, and for some reason I always picked Chicken Little twice over
So
seeing
you had the
Zorro.
choice, and you still picked
Because
Chicken
Zorro was gonna air like in an hour, so I'm like, okay, let's watch this movie. And by the time this movie is done,
I see
we can watch
chicken.
Zorro. And that never happened. We always went home after watching this movie. And as a kid, I remember liking it, and I'd never seen it since then. And then I saw it yesterday. It's pretty bad.
It's a pretty bad
It's
movie.
pretty
It's a
bad.
movie.
Who put an emoji in the chat?
Who's that?
No, look at it. I can't see.
Okay, I'll go.
I can't
Keep
see
talking.
either.
Keep talking.
Well, Chicken Little. So, I think the guilty pleasure aspect of Chicken Little is.
Dude.
Man, it is like I don't know if it's nostalgia based because I feel like everybody like says like, oh no, what Chicken Little's good. You know what I mean?
No one has said that.
No, hear me out. They said like
No.
it's
No.
not that bad.
No.
I remember liking it when I was a kid. That's the line. I remember liking it when I was a kid. Not versus like,
I don't
oh,
think
I've
anyone's
seen it
ever said that.
recently. That's a good movie.
I don't think this is a memorable movie.
Memorable. They're teaching us how to cook fried chicken.
Cool.
Cook fried
Ooh.
chicken. I don't know. Night of the Wind, whoever that is.
Gabe, give me something more.
What? I said it. I have nothing to say. I just don't like it.
Dude, just
You don't like
I
it.
don't like
That's
the
it.
taste of
End the
left in my mouth
podcast.
After.
all right. So then I'll spew some more facts for you.
Yeah. Sure.
The box office for this movie was enough money for them to purchase Pixar. Disney as a whole to purchase Pixar.
This is
so
the
because
movie.
of Chicken Little, you have all of the Pixar movies after that.
How
So
do you
you
feel?
better be grateful about Chicken Little.
How do you feel about that, Gabe?
You better be grateful.
You
for
love
Chicken Little.
Pixar.
Does not matter.
You love
'Cause
Pixar.
All those Pixar movies you loved because of Chicken Little.
You know, Toy
I don't know.
Story 3, Toy Story 4.
What Pixar movies were out before
I have
2005?
no idea.
After 2005, it's probably like
Wall-E? No, that's a best.
Wall-E. Yeah, Wall-E.
Is it?
Yeah.
We have Wall-E because
The
of Chicken Little.
Incredibles.
Ratatouille.
The
was
Incredibles
because
before
of
that.
Chicken Little. These are all because of Chicken Little.
How do you feel now, Gabe?
Don't care.
You love those movies.
Yeah, but they probably would have existed.
No, they wouldn't. If it wasn't
And if they
Chicken-
didn't exist, it's okay.
you
It's worth it to sacrifice Chicken Little.
Here's another thing. There's 250,000 feathers on Chicken Little.
Okay, why?
How does anyone know that?
I don't know.
Why
I
is
just
it?
found this.
Why?
Someone knows this information.
That's impossible. Have you seen the animation? They're all one feather.
And there was supposed to be a sequel for Chicken Little also in the works. It was called Chicken Little 2, The Ugly Duckling Story. And it was supposed to be about that duck,
Abby.
Abby. And like,
What do you remember? I don't even remember. I was paying attention
for
more.
someone who hates it so much, you remember a lot about
I
it.
have good memory.
I was looking at it more than
Scrooge.
you were.
McDuck.
Which one? So the movie was apparently supposed to be about a love triangle between Chicken Little, Abby, and a sheep. And the whole thing was supposed to be about Abby getting pretty. Not even about Chicken Little. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? But it got scrapped once they got a new CEO. All right.
Good God. That would have flopped.
This was the first movie in real D 3D.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it was.
Why?
It was. This is what it is.
Why is Chicken Little breaking ground?
And so you know why the animation was so bad?
Why?
Apparently, everybody there was a 2D like animator, and they forced everybody to be CGI animation.
3D animators.
Yeah, basically, and like give them like a crash course for 4 weeks and said, "All right, now animate this movie," and that's why the animation looks so bad.
I think it looks good for 2004
What are you
standards.
talking
No,
about?
no. It looks
Toy Story came out
so
in the
bad.
90s
It
and
looks
looked
so
better.
bad.
But yeah, that's about all I had to say. But let's talk about Chicken Little. Dude,
You talk about Chicken Little.
why are you so mad about it?
He's so mad about Chicken Little.
Come
Come on, dude.
You're
you
trying
like,
to get
you
me to
like
talk
him.
about
You
Chicken,
like-
a
Why
movie
do
I
you
just
hate it
don't
so
like. I
much?
just don't like
Dude,
it.
but
Why
you
do you hate it so
But you
much?
so
summoned
boring.
him all the time in Kingdom Hearts 2,
It's so
man.
boring.
That's the thing. He was a summon in Kingdom Hearts 2.
You liked him in
and you
Kingdom Hearts
used
2.
him several times.
Yeah, I use them all the time.
Exactly.
No, I did not use them in Kingdom Hearts because I hate Chicken Little. Why would I use Kingdom Hearts Chicken Little?
To kill
Oh my god.
the
Oh
Heartless.
my
All
god.
right. Well, do you understand why some people like it?
No.
No.
Why? Can you not see the appeal? Do you not see the nostalgia in it for some people? Probably.
I can see it until they see it again, and then
Not sure.
they all realize this. I was a kid.
Yeah.
That was it.
I cannot believe I dragged my parents to see that. If my kid,
You went to theaters to see
I
that?
don't
Yeah.
want to have a kid. No.
Wait, you went to theaters to see
He's
this
gonna
movie?
drag me to see bad movies like that.
Well, I mean, think about it. Think about it nowadays.
They're even worse now.
I know that's
They're
what I'm
even
saying.
worse now. There's like, what's that? What was the Buzz movie?
Oh,
Lightyear.
Oh yeah, I
or
remember.
like Minions. Imagine having to drag your kid or try to drag your parents. To
Imagine
see
dragging your
Minions.
friends to see those movies.
Well, Minions? I never dragged you to see. You
No,
made it sound like I've done that to you
You made us see Buzz Lightyear
because it was Pixar. I thought it would be good.
and the Mario movie.
The Mario movie he wanted. Well, that wasn't me.
I
Yeah.
really want to watch Dungeons
I
and Dragons.
totally want to watch.
But
the
then you're
Mario
like, oh
movie.
no, I saw it yesterday. Let's watch Mario. That was such a horrible time.
Yeah,
It was such a bad movie.
Anyways. So
You're
on the
fake.
other side of the spectrum of guilty pleasures, you have
What?
Diary Wimpy Kid,
Diary
Roger
Wimpy
Oh, he
Kid.
wasn't. He wasn't really.
Roger
There.
Rules. Now
Yeah.
here's the thing. I feel like is the same thing.
Yep.
That I have
No.
not seen that movie in a while. It's been a while, and I did not remember that movie being, I guess, as childish. I don't know why I thought it was more like grown up when I was smaller.
It's a kids movie.
It's a kids movie, yeah. There's like a lot of kid
Is it
humor.
because
in
it's not animated?
No, it's just like it's like really dumb kid humor. But like, then why is that a good guilty pleasure?
What's the dumb kid humor in it?
What about the
What's the bad
the
one?
scene of Rowley just singing TikTok by
I
Kesha?
think that's beautiful.
Okay,
I mean, that's still happening today,
I guess
technically, with TikTok.
Wow, predicted the future. Wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy. You know what? I think Roger Rules is a better guilty pleasure movie than Chicken Little. That's for sure.
I never saw it as a kid.
Well, that even makes it more better, or better for you. Like, do you see it as a guilty pleasure movie?
I don't even know. Man.
What?
Because I have to compare it to a pretty bad movie that I saw like 5 minutes before.
Do you acknowledge that there's some bad, like, filmmaking about it?
It's a good movie.
You think it's just a good movie?
I just think it's a good movie.
As a what are you, 25-year-old?
As a 25-year-old man, I think it's a good movie.
Crazy. What do you have to say about it?
They put so much effort in that movie, and it shows. Not like Chicken Little. That movie's ugly.
Well, we're talking about Diary Wimpy Kid now.
Well, we're comparing them, right?
Yeah, and I'm saying like
Chicken Little looks so ugly. He looks so ugly. They're all ugly. There's an ugly duckling that they make look pretty.
But I think, can you say it's so bad that it's entertaining?
No,
You
it's not
can't even
delicious
say
garbage.
You can't even say that about Chicken Little. That it's entertaining at
Well,
least.
what would be Riley getting beat up and seeing the actor cry about it is way more entertaining than anything Chicken
When
Little
did
did
Rowley get beat
I
up?
don't know.
in the back of the van,
Oh yeah, that was pretty
She
funny.
wasn't crying.
or when I don't know. Anytime Riley said anything, it's hilarious.
But I'm talking about Chicken Little. Like you don't see like
No,
that. You don't see any like.
they make me not like the character, so I'm not gonna like the character. I'm not like anything he does, even if it's like quirky.
It is strange, like the dad and Chicken
That
Little
was
character.
a crazy
Like they made it seem like it's
plot.
this overarching plot line,
narrative.
but when really it's just like, well, they just don't talk to each other. I
It
think
took
they
you
reference
40
that,
years to
You
talk
weren't-
to
They
you
yourself.
reference that like the mom is dead or something
You
like
weren't.
that.
You weren't there for me. You're never there for me.
It's like,
You would know what to do,
what are you
Daphne.
talking about?
There's an alien invasion happening, and you were having this moment.
That movie is something else. Oh yeah, that's another fact about it. Apparently, it wasn't supposed to be an alien invasion movie. This like the previous CEO of Disney, whatever, said like, you know what? Throw some aliens in there. That'll make it better.
Did
And
it?
They did that.
Did it make
It
it
took
better?
them 2.5 years to rewrite that movie, which from its original story.
What was the original story?
It was about Chicken Little was supposed to be a girl, first of all,
Okay.
and it was supposed to be like him going or she going through like summer camp and having like anxieties about stuff and just like an animal world summer camp. That's literally all it was. Now it turned into like aliens in the skies falling and I am the champion. That's your favorite scene, isn't it?
Honestly,
No.
I think that what we got is better.
Better?
I think.
Dude, just
I'd rather
feel
see-
shoehorned.
I'd
in.
rather see dumb alien stuff than go through a summer camp anxiety fest with a chicken.
It was the thing though. On every interview I saw with the director,
He had.
he like Like even today, he's defending this movie with all his heart. He's saying that like I'm so proud of what we made. It is so funny, so heartwarming. I'm like, is like Mickey Mouse with like a gun behind you, just like trying to like make you
Does
say
he-
these things?
Does he still work for Disney?
I think so, yeah. And he's just constantly just like complimenting Chicken Little. Isn't that crazy?
Is that his magnum opus?
It's just, I guess so.
Has he
That's
done? Has he
insane.
done anything else since?
No. No, I told you he's doing the Garfield movie now. This guy's doing the upcoming Garfield movie
Chris Pratt.
with Chris Pratt.
Of course he's in it. Is he Garfield?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course he is. Of course
yeah.
he is.
So what do you think about guilty pleasures, Gabe? What are some of your favorite guilty pleasures?
The smell of tires.
What? You're talking about movies, bro.
The smell of tires. Cars? Is that what you're talking about now?
Cars is a good movie.
Is it a guilty pleasure?
No. Just a
No,
good
I'm
movie.
pretty sure Cars is a guilty pleasure, dude.
What?
Cars?
It's not a guilty pleasure. It's just a good movie.
Cars is not a good movie, dude.
Sorcerer's Apprentice is a guilty pleasure.
That's a guilty pleasure. Now that is definitely a guilty pleasure.
Who's in
movie.
it? Wait.
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, that's definitely a guilty pleasure movie. The Sorcerer's Apprentice. What about you? You got a lot. Technically, your Pirates movies are guilty pleasure.
No, those are good movies.
No,
Those are good
man.
movies.
The Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's peak cinema.
It's very much blockbuster cinema, but it's not. That is not
It's art.
okay. I mean, I'm not sure about that.
Look, Alex, I know you want to be different and all, but like,
Keep going. I'm doing the scene from Pirates where he has to roll the barrel.
I know you want to be different and be all like, I know cinema, film this, film that, blah 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 blah
Hey,
blah.
what the heck?
Just acknowledge.
Well, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Guilty pleasures are like the heart of cinema.
Cinema peaked in 2006.
With Pirates of the Caribbean.
Dead Man's Chest with
Dude,
Davy
but, like,
Jones CGI.
Those movies are so long though.
You loved every second of it. What are you
No,
talking
there's
about?
good parts of it, but there's some parts I'm like, I don't care about the love interest. No offense.
Yeah, I don't care about that either.
And so then it's not peak cinema.
It's peak cinema anyway.
Yeah. So why are we in the Disney zone?
Okay.
For like guilty pleasure.
Adam Sandler is not guilty pleasure.
Adam Sandler's guilty pleasure.
No, he's just trash.
Here, go defend Grown Ups real quick.
Why are you always, dude? You say something. How about that? How about you say something about grown-ups?
That's kind of true. You always pointed at him to say something about grown-ups, but you never say anything about
Grown
grown-ups.
Ups is hilarious. It's a slice of life film.
And it's
about-
trash.
No, it's great.
It is so
Think about it. That
bad.
movie has zero plot.
It's
Isn't
bad
that crazy? That a movie with zero plot has made almost $500 million.
because of people like you, because
People
of
like me.
idiots like you.
Dude, it makes
It has no
sense.
plot.
It has no
I didn't
plot.
realize that.
It's
Yeah, it's no
garbage.
plot. They just do things in the movie. They go to the water park.
No, there's a plot.
No
Yeah.
prison.
They're gonna spend the summer together, like '95.
That's it. There's no conflict.
Like
there's
95.
There's no antagonist. What antagonist is there?
the other guys playing basketball against them.
They become friends at the end.
I don't even
Wiley.
know.
They're basically friends throughout it.
No, Wiley's not his friend, bro.
That movie has zero plot. Isn't that crazy?
It's still a bad
I don't even know
movie.
what is that script. What is the script even?
What's your guilty pleasure then?
My guilty pleasure. I mean, like Grown Ups is a pretty good guilty pleasure. I
God,
feel like
you're
the fanatic.
trash. That is not a guilty pleasure. You did
I
not.
love making fun of that movie.
You did not consider that a guilty pleasure. You absolutely hated watching that movie.
But
What are
it
you
was
talking about?
funny.
No,
Like, it's funny to
hold
hate
on.
It's,
We
'cause
better
it's
no.
shocking. It's shockingly bad.
The only scene we were laughing at was the Limp Bizkit scene. What are you talking about?
Dude, it's
You
What are you
ever
talking
hear
about?
Limp Bizkit? Just play Limp Bizkit for 30 seconds. You're like,
yeah, this is
yeah,
the best band in the world.
yeah, yeah.
best
This
band
is
in the
it,
world.
kid. This is it.
That's great. That's hilarious.
That was the only scene we
What are you
laughed
talking
at.
about? Every time John Travolta's doing like, I don't even know what he's supposed to be.
I think he's supposed to be autistic.
Rizzy?
Oh, wow.
I'm pretty sure that's what he was supposed
It's
to be.
terrible.
He
It's
was
terrible.
he was an autistic
and
fan.
it's awful. And it's just like
I've
it's
never
like
seen this movie.
Yes, you were in the room with us.
was he?
Yes.
He
Why are you
you were
capping?
back from
It was
Michigan.
either
at that
him
time.
or Chris.
What-
No, he
what
was
movie?
you were back from Michigan at that.
What were we talking about?
It's
The
like
Fanatic.
John Travolta,
What's it
and
called?
he's like going after some.
What's it called?
The Fanatic.
I've never seen this.
Okay,
Yeah, it's not
maybe it
there.
was someone else.
It's like John Travolta is like
Nope.
stalking an actor, and he tries to like kill him or something like that.
No,
I've
he's just
only
stalking
seen like
him. No, he
2
just-
John Travolta
He
films.
just wanted a.
I've seen like 3 maybe. Face Off is one of them.
What
But
is
yeah,
he want to do in that movie? He
The
wants to.
Fanatic is a crazy movie.
He wants to like just have a fun time with them.
Yeah, he just wants to hang out.
That's,
With him.
he just wants to hang
wants to be
out
friends
with
with him, but, like,
his.
Every time he meets the guy, it's like he just like actually beats him up. Like the actor just beats him up.
Until he kills him.
like no, not John Travolta. The actor John Travolta is stalking. It's just like, hey, get out of here, freak, and just starts beating him up. And then there's just next scene, and he's like, oh, I still love him. He's the greatest actor of all time. It's an insane movie. We should definitely watch it. So
I felt bad for him at the end. I just felt bad. That was not a guilty pleasure. I just felt bad.
Well, no, it's like, it's, I don't know, what is it? Like watching something like burn or something like that. You just want to see the end of it or something like that.
I kind of wanted to take it off a bunch of times,
Yeah.
but
well,
I just want to take it off.
But it's crazy to make fun of. That's the thing, though.
Okay, what's another one? Give me another one.
For me, let me think. I mean, the entirety of the Slumber Party Massacre movies, those are really bad movies, but they're so good. They're so good.
We could have not seen Chicken Little
We could have.
Why did we see that movie?
because you didn't want to watch the Super Bowl, Gabe.
We were not going to watch this.
We weren't gonna watch the Super Bowl. What even happened? I don't know. I don't care.
Taylor Swift won.
Good for her.
Taylor Swift won. Yeah. But yeah.
Did you see? There's like a
Yes.
video of all the actors dancing together after they won.
At the Super
Like
Bowl?
Taylor Swift and Ice Spice hugging it out after the Chiefs win. It's beautiful. Well, I saw a lot of Ice Spice. Taylor Swift is coming out with a new movie.
What's your favorite Taylor Swift song, Gabe?
Shake It Off.
Can you name 5 Taylor Swift songs?
Shake It Off. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
You just name numbers. He's just like-
No,
can't-
I swear
Is
she,
that
she
a message
did-
for album?
I can't name
didn't she name a lot of her movies?
songs.
Let's get off Taylor Swift.
Okay.
So, what were we
So,
talking about?
what are
Guilty
we-
Pleasures, Spy Kids 3. Really good guilty pleasure.
That's a pretty good guilty pleasure movie. I think it's like,
I think I like a lot of those kid movies. Just guilty pleasures.
yes, it's just more
Like
you-
Sky High,
Sky.
Spy Kids. Who's that actor? Who's that director? You know him.
Robert Rodriguez.
Robert Rodriguez.
He's still doing Spy Kids movies.
Is
Did
he?
you- Yeah,
To this day, he's like
yes,
doing
still-
another one.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What else did he make? He made
just
some other
puts his
stuff.
kids in the movies, like put actors next to them. It's kind of crazy,
It's
actually.
the same guy.
And he would get
that-
machete all the time.
yeah,
He
he
gets
gets.
machete.
Yeah.
And Salma Hayek.
He's got a crazy movie.
Connection, yeah.
Oh wait, what do you?
But
Did he?
did
Did no?
Alita
He
Battle.
he made that movie that I liked, the Quentin Tarantino one.
From Dusk Till Dawn.
Just
You like that one?
I liked the beginning.
I thought you really. I thought you were. I
Oh,
thought
you
you
didn't
loved.
like the vampire part?
Well, I was just like too into the beginning, and I was like, "Oh, is this gonna go somewhere crazy?"
And it did,
It-
it
not
did
go
a complete
somewhere crazy?
180.
It took a
what do you-
different turn. I don't know.
Does that not sound going somewhere crazy? I mean,
I
You,
wa-
didn't, you weren't
I wanted
expecting.
I wanted to
that?
see the story.
I like it from Dusk Till Dawn.
I like
He's
it,
got
yeah.
a very crazy.
But I love the first
movie.
part more than the second.
He's,
Here's the thing about guilty pleasure movies. Like now we're talking about Robert Rodriguez, like Machete. Like when you see that movie, he's like intentionally trying to be like, I guess, campy and bad. Does that make it a guilty pleasure if you're enjoying it for what he's actually trying to make? You know what I mean? Because like I feel like guilty pleasures are more like,
But you just can't take it serious.
I feel like guilty pleasures like they're genuinely trying. and they're genuinely trying to
and
make
it
something,
fails.
and it fails,
Or
and
making
you're
fun of
watching
them.
it. And
Is
you're-
Spider-Man 3? Is he trying in Spider-Man 3? I think
Yes.
Sam
He
Raimi is.
Yes.
I feel like he definitely is,
He tried,
and it doesn't work, and
then,
that's
like,
what makes it a guilty
the
pleasure.
studio came in.
But
and
like
he
something
tried.
like Machete, like he's trying to be like bad, overacting, cheesy. Does that make it a guilty pleasure, or just make it pleasurable?
Aren't
I don't
all of
know.
his movies kind of campy and cheesy?
Gotta leave a battling. I'm sure.
So that's the only one that's not campy or cheesy.
You know, he came out with a movie last year.
Yeah, what's it called?
Apparently, it was like really bad. I didn't even watch it. Something called like Hypnotic or something like that. Like some sci-fi movie with Ben Affleck. And like just, it was just I saw no one go to the theater to see it. I don't even know what it's about. I didn't
Oh
even
yeah,
know
let's
what he was
in a
doing.
movie theater.
Oh yeah, I worked in a movie theater. Like they don't know. Only audiences we have are people we know.
Yeah, all two of them.
You all work at his
Two
theater.
people there now.
It's two of them. It was at zero for like a good 20 minutes,
Well,
man.
don't worry, guys. Stick around for the $1,000 Apple Card giveaway at the end of this podcast.
So what should we do for the next podcast?
We're gonna watch the Super Bowl.
Crinkling the bottle.
It helps me think.
I'm gonna watch the Super Bowl
So what
the
should we
week
do for the
after
next
it
podcast?
happened.
What do you think? Give me some suggestions, because we're kind of at a crossroads here. Do we want to go back to just watching good movies,
No.
talking about movies that everybody's always talked about?
We gotta watch something we all have never seen.
It's hard for
Ever.
him because he's
Ever.
seen a lot.
Well, that's why it's always something new.
So what? You just want to go to the movie theaters every week?
Yeah.
We could do that.
What's the new movie that you want me to see? You think he'll be into? No, he won't be into that.
The French movie.
I don't think he'll be into that.
You
Would
will
he?
definitely not be into that.
He won't be into that French movie.
That's another thing. You're the most picky one out of us all.
I gotta. Do we have
Well,
to
I'm
take your
not
phone
picky.
away
What do you mean?
for the movie?
The French movie?
Yeah, like pretty much every
He's
movie.
not gonna go see that movie with us.
You never know. He might say yes, and then he'll go.
How long is it?
How
Probably like
long?
2
That's how
hours.
you know whether or not you don't even want to know what's
Well,
about.
do I
Dude,
wanna
every
deal with the
time we go to the
French?
movies with you,
It's 2 hours.
You
2 hours and
always-
something minutes.
you're always on your phone. I think the only time I ever saw you not use your phone was when we saw Godzilla. That was the one time you never took your phone
That
out.
was a good movie.
I know.
Maybe it has to be. Maybe then show me a good movie. I don't
Maybe
know
you
what to
just
tell
like
you.
Godzilla.
Well, the thing is, you have to like. Keep
Godzilla
your
was
phone
barely
down.
in that movie.
You said.
But you loved it.
We force you to put your phone down for dream scenario, and then you liked it. It's almost like if you don't pay attention,
I think
you're
I
not
took
gonna
your.
I
like
don't
I
look
think I
at my
actually
phone
took your
that
phone
much.
for that point.
I don't look at my phone that much.
Well, I feel like this is a good dynamic for this podcast. That's why I like it. Like the super casual viewer who like doesn't watch much.
I don't even think he's that casual.
He is super casual. What are you talking about? He is casual as he's never even like seen Fight Club. That's a casual.
I've never seen it either.
That's different. You refuse to see it.
No, I just never cared to see it.
It's different, but you knew about it.
I knew about it. I
This
just
guy just
never.
found out about it last week.
No, he didn't. He knew about it. Just doesn't know anything about it. He just knows the thing. It's a difference.
Still, he's the most casual audience member to us all.
True.
Right? And you're like above casual. You know more than the average.
True.
And then I guess I know a little too much.
Too much.
So like I feel like that's why it's a good dynamic for us. So what should be the next thing?
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
We've
We've seen it. You see, what are
All
you
right, let's do that
In
right
French.
now. Gabe, you cried.
French.
French.
In French. You just want to change the audio in French to see if it makes a
See,
difference.
see what they sound like?
I'm trying to.
What do you want to do? Do you want to watch bad movies?
No, I don't want bad movies.
Why don't you want to watch bad movies? They're fun to make fun of.
Well, I've seen all the good ones.
You've seen
All the good
You've
ones.
seen every good movie. That's
Name-
crazy.
name
All the
One-
good bad ones.
Name
Oh,
one good
good
bad
bad
movie. Say-
Spider-Man 3.
Do you think like you've like recycled the same three?
Okay,
Like,
give me another movie.
Spy Kids.
have you seen The Room?
The Room.
No.
Is that the one?
That's the one.
Is that the one with all those scenes?
What scenes?
There's a lot of scenes.
Like the Emma Stone scenes?
No, she's not in that movie.
What?
No, I mean, what she did. I don't know if I can say the word.
Oh, you're
Intimate,
talking about
intimate
Poor Things?
scenes?
No,
Poor
that's not.
Things?
That's not.
Oh, I heard The Room had the most intimate scenes in like anything.
The Room?
Yeah.
No.
The Room.
No.
I swear to God.
What are you talking? What movie?
Someone
are you
told me
thinking?
this.
I don't even know why you're bringing up Emma Stone. She's nowhere near this movie.
She
No,
was
I
like
was-
12 when that movie
Alright,
came
no.
out, probably.
Whatever.
The Room
Yeah,
is
that
with like
is-
oh hi Mark, that thing.
Never seen it.
Okay. He's gonna be the one that loves it.
He probably will. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what? Do we go back to the same
Mhm.
format? Old movie,
Bad
new
movies.
movie.
No, let's just watch a bad movie.
That's what I've said.
Is The Room a bad movie?
Yes.
How long is it? Is it a live action?
Yes.
Is it what?
Is it just
There's
like over?
nobody
If it's
notable
2
on it.
hour, if it all right, if it's
There's-
over 2 hours, I'm not watching it.
I don't know.
Have you
Is it
seen The
over-
Disaster Artist?
No.
Oh.
They already made a movie about the
The
movie.
making of the movie.
The making of the movie stars like James Franco.
It's a documentary. It's a movie.
No,
It's
it's
a movie.
actors.
It's a
James
movie
Franco.
about the movie.
It's a movie about making the movie.
It's 99 minutes.
I'd watch
The
Oh.
both.
first of Disaster Artist
The
or The
Room.
Room? That's a lot shorter than I
The
was thinking.
Disaster Artist is like 10 minutes longer.
What's The Room about?
To be honest, it's like I don't really know if like that'll sell you on it. It's just
Nothing will sell them on it. You
it's
just have
like
to put it
probably
on.
the most famous like
Bad.
bad movie. Like Spider-Man 3 is like at least competently made. Like there's a beginning, middle, and end with
There's a-
continuity.
There's an actual studio behind it.
Yeah, there's like genuinely
This is
like a set and stuff like that.
The
This is like
Room.
none of that.
The Room was like financed by one guy, and that one guy is the director,
And
the
it came
writer,
out?
and the star of the movie.
And it came out.
Yeah,
And it came out, and it
was destroyed.
to this
by-
day we have no idea how he made that money.
To this day, no one even knows where the guy's from or how old he is.
He's DB Cooper.
No one knows this guy. No one understands. He's super famous too. Like he's been like, especially when that movie came out about his movie, he was like interviewed all over the place. Still, no one knows anything about this guy. Do you want to watch
Do
this?
you watch The Room?
How long is the second one?
There's no second one. There's
What you mean, like
The Disaster
Yeah.
Artist?
like the one with James Franco?
Yes.
That one's the same length, like 10
I
minutes
might
long.
just watch that one.
Okay.
Now we
Why
just
do you
watch
wanna
that one.
watch that? You won't get it.
Probably because it's actually a better movie.
And then we watched The Room.
It's a competent movie.
You know, this is what the poster looks like.
It looks like
That's what I say. You already love it. There you go.
black and white.
This is a classic bad movie. Like this is like the Godfather of bad movies.
I think it
probably.
was what 2006, April Fool's Day. Adult
Oh,
Adult Swim just played that movie for the whole night. That was it. It was just that movie.
April 1st?
Yeah, on April Fool's Day, they
That's
just
a-
played that movie. That's how people saw it.
that's
That's how
awesome, right?
because Adult Swim just put it on for the whole night.
That's what I'm saying. So I think we should watch it. And it's also one of those movies where, like, if you watch the movie in person, they have like a lot of the crowd goes wild for certain scenes. So for some reason they throw spoons.
This is like
They throw spoons at the screen because for some reason there's always spoons in the background.
this is Rocky Horror Picture Show for bad movies.
Yeah. Would you want to give it a try?
Gabe, you want to watch The Room?
Yeah, I watched The Room.
You want to watch The
But-
Room?
Yeah. We'll
Shake
see
my
if I
hand.
want to watch the second
Shake my
one.
hand.
It's not
We're
a
watching-
sequel.
We're watching The
man.
Room.
It's not
watching
a
The Room.
sequel, man. It's like just like a.
But like, it's incredible to me that this movie is supposed to be so bad. Someone else made another movie about how bad this
yeah, that
movie
was
is.
made by A24 too.
A24.
Yeah,
Was it?
the Disaster Artist. Yeah,
I don't remember that. I saw it in theaters. I don't remember that shit.
I thought we saw it together.
No, I did not see it with you. What are you doing? I did not see it with you. I
Alright.
saw it with Kathleen.
Now let's go into the next section of the podcast.
With the Q&A.
Start asking questions.
Split decision.
There's 0 people. There's 0 people now. The one viewer we had was so bored. Do you not see what you did, man? This
What I
is
did?
you.
Not even,
I'll
not
get us
even-
2 viewers right now.
Not even Colette made it.
Yeah, not even. That's crazy.
Fake
That's how
fan.
bad it was. Colette didn't even come in.
I'm trying to see. So this guy has also made this.
Tommy Wiseau?
Yeah, he made
Yeah, I
this.
saw the trailer for that.
You saw the trailer for this movie?
Yeah, they made a trailer for that. It's a really bad trailer too.
It's got a 5 out of 5 everywhere.
You know for a fact That is not legit. Okay, wake up.
Well, I think we're gonna call it a day. Now we have an objective, right? You want to watch The Room?
He shook my hand while watching The Room.
So you okay with that?
Yep.
Sounds good for the next one.
Yep. We're gonna watch The Room, and I'm gonna tell you how good it is.
You're gonna lead the next podcast over that.
Okay.
You'll be
So you're
sitting on
gonna
that
bring an
seat.
essay.
You'll be
Okay.
sitting on that seat.
I'm bringing our Red
He'll be
Bull.
sitting on that seat.
Right, well, that's definitely what we should bring. All right, let's call it a day.
Lower the mics first.